Hello, everyone. Welcome and welcome back. If I'm audible, just write a quick yes in the comments. If you guys can listen to me, if I'm audible to you guys, just write a quick yes in the comments. Am I audible? Okay, okay. Welcome, everyone, to our web development course by Tech Octanet Services. This will be a training session of 6 days, out of which 4 will be given to front end development and the rest 2 for back end development. We will be teaching everything you guys need to know to complete the tasks assigned to you by Tech Octanet. Okay, so let us give you all a quick brief on what Octanet is. All right. So, Octanet is a budding startup headquartered in Bhubaneswar, specializing in IT solutions across diverse sectors including e commerce, real estate, automation, and personalized business application. Our primary focus is to provide affordable services to startups, aiding them in their digital initiatives. In addition to our core services, we are expanding into the corporate training sector, aiming to equip future corporate employees with a solid foundation. We are also address student needs by identifying academic project requirements, internship opportunities, and offering comprehensive solutions. We are proud to be incorporated as an organization with the Ministry of Corporate Employees, registered with MSME, and approved by AICTE for internship programs. Okay, so let me now stage our instructor and mentor for the event, Subhranshu Sahu.
So, hello everyone, welcome back to the new web development session by Octanet Services Private Limited. And I hope my voice is audible. So, my name is Subramsu. I am currently working as a web developer. I have I have worked at many companies and also had made the full place website which are hosted in uh, domain also. So this front-end development session will be of 4 days, and the content for the I have designed in likewise that in the day one we'll study the HTML. On day two it will be CSS. Day three then we'll go for the JavaScript part, and after the JavaScript HTML, CSS, and JavaScript are over, then on the fourth day we'll go for any project which will uh, have all these components in it. For example, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, all the components in it. And if time permits, also I will also give some introduction to Bootstrap also. Bootstrap and how to host these HTML websites in domain. Also, I will also tell how to host these HTML web pages in the domain. And this is and this will be a very interactive session. Anywhere any doubts is there, you can uh, ask me any doubt. I'll solve your query. Okay. Okay, so coming to the today's part, that is the HTML part. HTML, everyone knows that HTML stands for hypertext markup language, but can anyone say why HTML is hypertext markup language, why it is hypertext, and why it is a markup language? See, Hy- mm, uh, it, HTML is the framework of any website. It defines the framework of any website. So hypertext means that the linking part. For example, uh, I'll go to any site, for example, bitbuzz.com, and here if I click on live score, see, live score is the text now, but when I'm clicking on it, it takes me to another page. So these are not normal text, these are hypertext. These text contains the link to another website, so these are called the hypertext. And this is the meaning of hypertext. Then we go for the markup language. Markup means uh, English meaning of mark is to mark anything. For example, I need to see the example of creeper site only. See, if I need to change this is the navigation bar. Na? I need to place the navigation bar on the top. So I have to mark the that navigation bar, then only I can apply any property, then apply anything, any css rule, or anything to keep that navigation bar on the top. So I have to mark it first, then anything I will do. So it provides us a structure. So this is the meaning of the markup language. Okay. And markup language and programming language are two different things. Programming language includes all the algorithms, loops, variables, but and algorithms, but the markup language doesn't have anything. Okay, so let's okay. Any website only containing HTML will not look good. So we need anything to make our website look better, because any user that using your website will always want to get a good user interface. Okay, so we need CSS to describe the web page appearance. We need to improve the appearance of the web page by using the CSS. And is this enough for a web page? No, that is not enough. We need any functionality or behavior of that web page. For example, there is a form. There is a form. Okay, inside your name, the form is asking your name. Inside the name, if you are writing a number, your phone number, it is a wrong thing. So if I click enter, that will be that phone number will go to the server, and from the server it will generate an error, and it will come to your client machine. So why not we check the check that part, that functionality or that behavior on the client side only. So that functionality is given provided by the JavaScript. So JavaScript defines handles all the functionality and behavior of the web page in the HTML file. Okay, so this is the basic HTML, and HTML contains the tags as markups. Okay, tags means by that tag only we can mark up these things. So let's see an example of a basic example of a HTML page, how a HTML page looks like. Uh, Day one, let's create a HTML file here. What is this one? Index.html. Okay. So to create a boilerplate template, you can simply write a exclamation mark. As it is VS Code, it is a code editor. It helps us to write code in an efficient way. So if you're writing a exclamatory mark, then enter. It will give a boilerplate template of HTML page. I'll explain what is this. See, this HTML document has a doc type HTML tag. So this is it visible? I think now it's visible. So doc type HTML means it is defining that yes, this page is a HTML page. Document type equals to HTML. So this tag defines it is a HTML page. Okay, and then a HTML tag is there. Inside the HTML tag, the head tag and body tag is there. So inside this, so HTML is the parent tag. Inside that, two child tags are there, that is head and body. Head and body are the uh, two tags that defines whole structure of that web page. If you not write the HTML page, it also work. HTML tag, if I remove this HTML tag, it also work. But search engine optimization techniques, these techniques are used for better search engine optimization of your website. So we need to give these uh, conventional ways. We need to write these conventional techniques, use these conventional techniques to makes the SEO of our website better. Okay, So then comes the head part. See, head part contains all the information about the web page, not what the web page will be show, but the data about the web page. What things will be there? What are the CDNs we are used? CDNs means the content delivery network, and what is the title of the web page, and what information meta tags. What is the metadata of that web page? Metadata means the data about the data is metadata. Okay, so all the things will be given inside the head tag, and inside the head all the things are there. They will be not shown to the user, that are only information about the web page. The main part is the body part. Body part contains the things which will be visible to the user. Okay, so this is a basic HTML file. If I run it using live server, I think you know live server is nothing, just the how your web page is looking. Okay. In front end development, there is no need of any server, but for live not refreshing the browser many times, I use the live server. See, our HTML page is loading here. See, this is the server name, and after that, the index.html is there. Okay, nothing is visible because I have not written anything. For example, I will write see, hello world. Okay, inside the body. See, now hello world is, why it is not zooming? Yes. See, now it is hello world is so. Okay. All the things that I will write inside the body tags will be uh, visible to the user. Okay. Any question, guys? Oops. So any question? Okay, no question. So, coming to this, so this is basically HTML page we have seen now. Okay. So let's move further to the how the structure is defined inside the HTML file. Okay, so first we have heading tags. We have heading tags h1, h2, h3, h4, h5, h6. For example, right here I'm writing h1. Okay, h1 tag. See, now inside the h1 tag I will write hello world. You will see the difference between I am this. See, this hello world is written uh, hello world 1. Let's say it. Hello world 1 is written without any tag. Simply it is written. But this hello world 2 is written inside the h1 tag. You will see the difference. See, the normal hello world is only displaying it in a normal, but the heading tag declare it as a heading. So it normally the headings are bold in color, and size is also a bit larger than the normal text. So see, this is the working of the heading tag. Then comes this is the h1 tag. So what is h2 tag then? H2 tag also do the same thing. Hello world, but inside if we compare h1 and h2, h1 it will be greater than, see, see, the h1 tag is greater and h2 tag is small, a little smaller than the h1. Okay, let me write h1 so that you will be not confused. H2, then h3, hello world. You see the difference, it will be decreasing in size. Okay, the world, that's 3. Then I simply copy paste it. H4 world, H5, H6. mm, H4 and H5 in 6. Okay, See the difference. The size is decreasing in order. The H1 tag is the largest one, and H6, yes, H6 is there. H6 is the smallest one. Okay, so the size is decreasing in order. Okay, so this is the work of the heading tag, and heading tag also plays a vital role in the search engine optimization. The thing you are writing inside the heading tag will be crawled by the website crawlers that are used by the search engine techniques. For example, the Google is there, Yahoo is there. They use just these crawlers to get into your web page, and they will see what are the things written inside the heading tag, and from that heading tag they will define, yes, this is the type of website. If I'm writing any cricketing thing, any sports thing, then the crawler will come inside the H1 tag. It will see something related to sports, so it will be conclude that yes, this is a sports related website. Okay, so this is how the heading tag works. Okay, then comes to the second one. It is the deep tag. Deep, uh, for example, see, I'm writing any deep tag. I'm commenting it for you. You can refer it. I will share the code. You can refer the code. Okay. See, here I am writing a div tag. Okay, div tag is there. Inside the div tag, I will write hello div. Okay, see, it is showing same as the previous one, which is the normal one, not the heading one, normal one. But the difference is div tag div takes the whole width. See, if I am using the developer tools and to show you the, see, the hello div is this taking this much of width. Okay, but it is taking the whole width of my viewport. That is the specialty of div tag. So the element that take the whole width of the device is called block level element. Okay, the element which take the whole width of the web page is called the block level element. Then comes the inline element. Inline element, example of inline element is span. Okay, if I'm writing span here, span inside the, I write hello span. Okay, see, hello div is there, it is taking the whole width, so hello span will come on the next line. See, hello span is taking the width that is required for it, hello span. See, after that, it is not any taking any space. If I write any span after that, this will come in same line. Span 2. See, this will come one after another. But if you write another div after div, as div is taking the whole width, okay, as div is taking the whole width, then it will be coming on the next line. See, see, it is coming on the next line. I think it is visible. Yes. Okay. Any doubts? So please delete. What is the difference between div and span tag? I told now. Div tag is the block level tag, block level element. And span is the inline element. The block level element takes the whole width of the web page of your viewport. See, this is the block level element div writing here. It is taking the whole width. See, whole width it is taking. Okay, but the span comes to span. Span is taking the width that is required for it only. It is not taking any extra width. But the block level element are taking the whole width of the web page. Okay, I think it's fine. Okay, how much time this class going to take? I think it's up to 8:30. Okay, so then comes the HR tag. HR means horizontal ruler. simply it will create a horizontal line in your web page. And this is mainly used to this is mainly used to divide your web page into sections. For example, uh, let this be there. Then after this, I will write any horizontal line, HR tag. Okay, here HR tag. See, a horizontal line is there. And if I want to separate the contents one after another, I can use this. Okay, I will write a simply HR tag, and this will divide the contents. Okay, cool. Then it is the paragraph tag. See, if you need to write any paragraph, you see na inside the thickbus side I have showed you here. For example, this, see here the paragraph is written. Okay, so how to write this paragraph? Simply paragraph tag is the solution to the problem. So let's comment out this. Yes, if I'm writing any paragraph tag and inside I write any random words, lorem words. Simply lorem is a technique to generate random words. The number of word is depend on the number I've given. For example, I'm writing lorem 45. Okay, so 45 random words will be generated. Okay, and I can get it here. See, the paragraph tag is there. Someone may ask that I can write these things, these paragraph thing inside the div tag also. Yes, you can obviously write same. See, okay, but see, paragraph provides you a little bit of gap on top and bottom. Okay, paragraph provides a little bit of gap on both top and bottom, but div doesn't provide any gap on top and bottom. Okay, and this is the difference between the paragraph and div tag. Okay, then coming to the thing, yeah, there are three. Okay, see, for example, I am writing any paragraph tag. Okay. I am writing for example, this is my first web page. Okay, this is my first web page, and when I am writing this is my first web page, and I want to give some random space in between. See, the space I need a little bit. I need more space between this and each. Okay, but if I saving it, see, there is no gap between this and each. Nah, gap is there. The only one space difference is there, but not I. This is not the thing I want. So for this part, there is a pre tag available. Okay, pre tag. The function of pre tag is the code I want to, the thing I want to display. As usual, it will display. For example, uh, some random. Okay, what is the font of this base code? Code I am writing. Courier new. See, so it is showing in a Courier new font. As I am writing this, it will show me. See, on the starting there is space. See, we are having some space here. Okay, so this is the space it is taking. If I delete the space will be removed from there also. See, here also no space is there. If I want to give space between after the comma, this much of space I need after the comma, then after the comma, see, space is there. Okay, so pre tag helps us to define the things as usual, as we are writing inside the pre tag. Okay, then comes the pre tag. Span tag I have already told. Span is a inline tag that takes the width as it is necessary for that only. And on the difference I told about the div tag. Div is a block level element, and block level element takes the whole width of the web page. And this is one of the most asked interview questions. And when you will go for any interview related to any front end, they will ask for what is the difference between the inline element and block level element. Okay, this is one of the most asked interview question. You can also uh, uh, search it. Okay, so what is the answer? It is a inline element takes the width it, that is necessary for it, but the block level element takes the whole width of the viewport or the device you are using. Okay. Then comes the strong tag. Strong tag, from if you want to show any message that is having any more impact. Okay, for example, strong, any random word or important. Okay, inside the strong tag I am writing. Okay, so see, as it is having more impact, it will be color or size. Okay, someone may ask that I can also use the bold tag. A bold tag is there, that is B tag. Okay, same lorem. Okay, see, same thing is there, but the bold tag is not used nowadays. It is replaced by a strong tag. Okay, so it is recommended to use strong tag in place of bold tag. Okay, so, so next move further. Sub tag and super tag. Sub is the subscripts and sub is the superscript. Okay, we all read chemistry in the previous 10 to 12th. Okay, when you are writing any equation, for example CO2, 2 is written down, some down, it is the what, subscript or superscript? Subscript. So how to write that? For example, I need to write CO2. Okay, if I write any CO2, for example, any paragraph tag, inside I'll write CO2. Okay. If I'm writing this, see, CO2 is written like this, but I don't want this. I need 2 to be down. So for that, what I'll do, let's make the C capital. I need to do the subscript of 2 only. So for that, I will write subscript tag, and inside that I will write 2. So all the thing inside the subscript part, that will be moved a little bit of down. See, now it is okay. CO2. Or coming to the superscript part, in maths, a square plus b square. So the square is written on the top. I'll say up on the top. So how to write it? It is the superscript tag, using the superscript tag. So simply a paragraph tag. Inside the paragraph tag, for example, I need a square. So to do a square, what I'll do? I'll write a for the square part. 2 is the superscript. So I write a superscript tag, that is up. Then I write square. See, a square. A is written on the top of A. Sorry, 2 is written on the top of A. Okay. 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 So after that, we'll come to the structure part is done. We'll go for the tables. Okay. So tables is one of the technique that is used to display the tables in a web page. And before the CSS was there, the table was the only method to design the layout of a website. Okay. Uh, so let's see how the table works. I'm commenting this for your reference purpose. Okay. So for defining a table, we need a table tag. Okay. So inside the table tag, uh, we need to define the rows. First, each row we have to define. Now. First, we have to define each row. Okay, so for that, I need to define all the rows. For example, uh, okay, any table example HTML. Okay, uh, okay. First, let's do this one. I think this is visible. This is first the name is there inside. After name, that age is there. Then country is there. First, we have to define the first row. That is the name, age, country. Then we have to define the another row. That is the name of that. So for that, first I will define the row. First row, that is defined by tr tag. Okay, inside the table tr tag is there. So tr. So ins- inside tr, I have to write the um, this part, table heading. Okay, first the table heading will be there, so that will be th. And what is the table heading you are using? You are using the, where it was, name, then age, then country. So I'll write name, then another table heading, that is age, then another table heading, country. Okay, so see, it is giving name, age, country. Okay. The border is not there. I will see. I'll tell how to add border to it. First, see how we define the elements inside the table. Okay, so this is the heading, table heading, and table heading will be little bit of bold that is there. Okay, and after that we need how many rows? Three rows for the data. First one is Harry D, then John Smith, then Ram Krishna. For that, I need another row for and three row na. First, let me write three rows. Okay, I'll define three rows, and inside that, do I need a table heading? No, because this is not a table heading. This is the table data. So for that, I will use the td tag. Okay, td, and inside the td, what is the name? Harry Deep, 28, and age is 28, and country is Britain. Okay, so Harry Deep, first data, second data is what? The age, let's say 20, and the country, for example, Britain. Okay, and in I'll copy the same part. I'll only change the content. Okay. Second one will be, for example, John Smith. John Smith. Let the age be 22, and Ram. Sorry, this is the country part, na? So it will be, for example, USA, and last one is the Ram Krishna, 32, India. Okay, so see the output of that code we have written. Okay, but it is not showing in form of table because the border is not there. After the border, we can define that yes, it is a table. So for that border, we need attributes. Okay, we need attributes. Which attribute? A table attribute. There is an attribute called border. So generally, the attribute are used to modify the property of default property of. The default property of table is no border will be there, but I want to modify the property, that is border 1. Okay, for example, I need to border 1, border equals to 1, so 1 pixel border will be given on each side. See, its color is red. Anyone can say why it is red in color? Because the uh, sorry, the border the border attribute is depreciated. Depreciated means these are not recommended to use as of now, because we have CSS for the border part. We can define the border through CSS, so that these border attribute are not used nowadays. It is working in HTML5, but it cannot guarantee you that it will work in HTML6. These things can be removed in HTML6. HTML6 means the HTML6 version. Okay, so that's why uh, this is red in color. Okay, but it will work fine. See the error. Sorry, the border is there for the fine. Any doubts? Okay. Sir, where do we use collapse border in table? See, border collapse is a CSS method, CSS property. It will be used in CSS, but today's class is mainly based on the HTML part, so that's why we are not going to cover it here. We'll cover it in the CSS part. Okay. Then comes uh, the we have given the tr, th, td. Tr is the table row, th is the table heading, and td is the table data. Okay. Then comes the row span and column span. Okay, col span and row span. See an example of row span and col span. This is there only. See, this is the table. Okay, in this table, it will be too much complex for you to understand it for the answer. See, this is the table. Okay, see, in the table, we are writing the number of here. We are writing the number of TD tags. It's same inside each row, because see, TD tags is 3, TD tags is 3, 3 TD tags inside each TR tag. So each data are coming one by one after another. But if I need something like that, this one, uh, first the hours will be there. Hours will take the whole, what is this? The whole row. Okay, whole row of that table. And lunch will take the whole column of the table. So how to write these things? And here the project is there. Project is taking a little part. Okay. So how to do these things? For this, let's we use the call span and row span attribute. Okay. This is one a complex thing. Uh, Understand it very thoroughly. I am commenting this part. Create another table. Okay, we are right going to copy this part. We are going to create this part. Okay. So I will show you example of the call span and row span. For example, first the tr I will define. Instead of tr, I will be defining the th. For example, I am defining the th so that this will take the whole column. Okay, whole column like this. Here, first the timetable is there. It is taking the whole column of the table. So what will I write? How many columns it taking? Can you count? One, two, three, four, five, six. There are six columns are there. See thoroughly. The hours is also a column. Okay. So six columns are there. So it is taking six columns. Okay. So for that, if I write timetable, okay, I'm writing here. It is taking the it is spanning inside in columns. Okay, so I write call span and six. Okay, how many columns are there? Six columns. That's why I'm writing six. If I need to write take three columns, so I write three. Okay, timetable. And after this I write tr, and another tr is there. For that, it was yes, and the TR, we are taking the hours. All the hours is all the rows are span inside the hours. So how many rows are there? One, two, three, four, five, six. Six rows are there. So the hours will be spanning in six rows. So I write TD hours. Okay, and this will be spanning in six rows. So that was spanning in columns. This will be spanning in row. So row span six. Okay. So okay, it is not showing because the border is not there. So for after the border will be there and whole part will be written, then only we can visual it. It will be visible to you. Providing border. Now after that, okay, what we need? We need a row that will contain the name of the days. Okay. So how to write it? Another row will be there. Okay, another row will be there. Okay, so it is after the which one? After the hours, then the weekdays are there. So it will be after the hours. See, hours are there. After this, I'll write TD. What is the name of the row? First, the Monday. I'll copy this. I'll set. Yes, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay. 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 It is up to Sat Friday only. So it is up to Friday only. Okay. Yes. See now looking fine. Okay. Timetable is taking the whole width. Then this is the but ours is not taking the six rows because six rows are also not there. I have to add six rows for that. So I'll add another row, and this row will contain what? Where is the yes? This will contain the math, science, arts. Okay. For that, I'll write yeah, TD part. I write maths, TD, science, and another maths. It will be games. Okay. Then the last one, arts. Okay. See. Okay. And see the hours in now taking the row because two rows are there, that's why taking two rows. If I'm writing six rows continuously, it will take six rows because I have written here hours equals to or row span equals to six. See, if I write six rows here, just copy pasting, nothing else. Okay. I have written one more row. See how many row it is taking? One, two, three, four, five, six. Six row. And if I write anything after that, I am adding another row. Our will take only six. It will not take the seventh one. See, our is taking only the sixth rows. It is not taking the seventh one. I have written row span equals to six. That's why it is showing like this. Okay. We need don't need this. Control Z I will do. And then see, I have written here capital T here for TD. everywhere I have written small, here it is capital, but it also working fine. So we conclude that HTML is a, but it is case sensitive or not sensitive. It is not a case sensitive language. You can write small letters, you can write capital letters. The things will be same for all. Okay. Hmm. Okay. This is the timetable, but our final output is not like this. We need a lunch here. Okay. On the third row, sorry, first, second, third, fourth. On the fourth row, we need a lunch here. Okay. And this lunch will take the how many columns? One, two, three, four, five. Five columns. Okay. So lunch will take five columns. So for that, which is the what is the number of row it is lunch? One, two, three, four. No. Okay, four. So the fourth row. Fourth one I have to count. Uh, sorry. First, second, third, fourth. So I have to delete this one. I have to write a TD, and that TD will have the lunch. Okay, and that lunch will be taking the width of all the five columns. So it is call span. Call span is there. Okay, the call span equals to how many columns it is in taking five. Okay, see, lunch is taking inside the taking the five space, and it is coming there. It is not coming in between because it is not a text align center. Okay, it will take only seconds to align the element to center. That is not the issue. The main thing is you should understand how this is the call span and row span are going, because this is one of the important aspect of table designing, and the layouts are mainly designed by this. Okay. If anyone having any doubt can ask. I'll surely go through it. And after that, see, a project is there. Okay, so this project is taking two columns and two rows. Understand? It is taking two columns and two rows. It is starting from which row? First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Fifth row. Okay. So you have to modify the fifth row. This is the fifth row. Okay. So on the last two parts, I have to write td project, and for that project I have to do call span but two and row span two. Taking two rows and two columns. So call span equals to two, row span equals to two. Okay, two. And as we are row spanning this, the games and arts will not be there. See, in the example also it is not there. On the sixth row, the games and arts are not there. So these two things will be deleted. Otherwise, it is overflow. See, okay, we are not removing it. See the error, and you will get it. See, the project is as usual. In the example, it is okay, but the games and arts are overflowing from our table. So we need to delete this games and arts. We don't need this. Okay, from error you will learn how to do things. Okay, it is looking fine. One thing I will say. What is the thing? We need to center the elements. Align. We have to align the element to the center. So simply, I can write align goes to. I think this will work as it is red in color. This is depreciated, not recommended to use. We can align the element using the CSS. After CSS is there the table design. Sorry, the website design is very much easy by using the CSS. We don't need these things. We only need CSS. See, all the things are the table is centered. Okay, and for the launch pad, I think I need to do here align center. I don't need this center. Need the only the launch to be center. See, Now it's okay. Lunch is centered. Okay, I think it's fine. Anyone have any doubt? Can ask me. Okay, no doubts. Okay. Uh, this is the table part we have created, and coming to the next part, it is a list. Okay. So normally list are the things you need to write one after another. For example, I need to first I need to comment it out. Okay. After commenting, I can to create list are three times. Okay. The first one is the ordered list. Inside the presentation is OL stands for order list, UL stands for unordered list, DL stands for definition list, or you can say descriptive list. Okay. From the order list, from the name itself, it suggests that the list will have an order. Order means anything, the numbers will be there, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay. And after 1 the thing I want to mention, after 2 the thing I want to mention. Then comes the UL part. UL is for designing the uh, for the unordered list. Designing the unordered list. List means the items that are listed will not have any order. In place of order, these will have bullets like this inside the PPT also. See, it is bullet, na? A bullet. Okay. So bullets are used to describe those things, and there is no order in unordered list. Then comes a descriptive list. Descriptive list means, or definition list means, for example, if I need to give an heading, and after that heading I need to write the any definition of it. For example, I write any first, you are designing a CV, and inside that CV you will write first, you will write the programming language, so you will write programming language as the definition, and for the data you will write the C++, Python, etc. Okay. So this is the work of the descriptive list. So let's implement these things. So for the order list, I'll do simply write well well tag order list, and for each list item I need a li tag, list item tag. Okay. And inside the list element item tag I will write the thing I need to list. For example, I need to list all the languages I know. Okay. For example, C, C++, then the Python. Okay. Then, for example, HTML. Okay. All the language I know. C. The output is coming in form of a number because it is ordered. Okay. So order will be there. Any order will be there in the list. Okay. C, C++, Python, HTML. If I write the same thing using the UL tag, okay, using the UL tag, what we can do? The UL tag, I will simply write same thing, same line. See, it is coming in form of bullets. The order list is coming as a order, that is 1 2 3 4. But if we need to write any order, write an unordered list, I need to don't I need no ordering of the list items, so I can use the unordered list. Unordered list are used in the resume we are giving. In resume, usually we don't order the language you know. Okay, you can provide the efficiency after that, but we generally don't order the language. We only use the bullets for the uh, for showing the list of language you know. Okay, so first one is the order list, then comes the unordered list. Okay, and after this the descriptive list is there. So descriptive list will simply DL, and inside the DL first I need to define the uh, definition term. For example, definition term is programming language. Okay, and for programming language I know the description. What is the description? It will be writing in using the DD tag, data description. So I write program language equals to C++. Okay, then write another scripting language. Okay, so scripting language I will use the JavaScript. Okay, and another markup language. I'll use the markup language is HTML. You're reading now. Okay. See the output. Okay. Okay. So this is the but the difference between these three lists: ordered list, unordered list, and descriptive list. Okay. Okay. So the next part comes. It is the form parts. Okay, so the form part is there, and if we finish before time, we will design any layout page by using the HTML only. By using any HTML. So come to the form part. So form is the uh, interface by which a user can communicate with the server, because user need to send anything to the server now. User need to send the query to the server. So to need the to submitting the query from the user to the server, we need a form. Form is the medium of sending the queries to client to server. Commenting this. Okay. Uh, I'll inside for creating form we need a form tag. Okay, for creating form we need a form tag, and inside the form tag we define all the things we need. For example, we first I need let's create a form in which it will be need my first name, my last name, and my age, and my marks. Okay, first name, last name, and your roll number will also there. First name, last name, roll number, age, and your marks. Okay. So for the name, first name, what is the first name you are? What is the data type of the name? It is someone in history say it is string, but the string is not there in HTML. It is text. Okay. So we need to get the text as input. Okay. So for that we need input tag simply, and inside the type attribute, we write the type equals to text. Okay. If I need any password kind of attribute or number kind of attribute, I will write type equals to number for number attribute, type equals to password for password attribute. Okay. It is the type equals to text, and I will provide an ID here. ID equals to uh, okay. I will come to ID after this, after a little while. Then we have the label tag. Label tag is defined for the labeling any input. For example, uh, You are right seeing now, there is written first name, then the input box is there. Okay, so that is the need of label. Label, see, when I'm writing label for attribute is coming by default. So label for which attribute? So we need to provide an id for each input element we're writing inside the form. For example, the here the first name is taking, so the id, let's take the as f name. So inside the for attribute I'll write f name. Okay. And here the label will come. And what is the label? First name. Okay. And see, id can in html, for defining any id will be unique for all the elements. If you are writing fname for this, you cannot give any id called fname to other elements. This can cause error. Okay. uh, okay. So uh, let's see how it is showing to us. See, seeming fine. Okay, first name, then the is there. Okay. Someone can say, I instead of label, I can simply write the first name. Okay. See, the output will be same. What is the difference? Difference is, if we are writing the label, you will notice the difference now. If we are writing the label for equals to for name, when you are clicking, when I am clicking on f name, okay, when I am clicking on f name, automatically the cursor go to the input field. Okay, automatically the cursor go to the input field. But if you are writing any, simply the first name without any tag or nothing, and clicking it, nothing will happen. It will simply select that. Okay, so these are the things that are needed for the user experience or UI UX thing. Okay. These are the small differences can be asked in interviews. Interviewer can ask, I can write simply the first name and this. So what is the difference between the label and the first? Okay, so this is the difference. You need to know these things. Okay. Okay. So after this is the first name. Then what will come? The last name will come. Let's remove this. Yes. Okay. So for the last name, I will simply copy paste the thing. Sorry. Yes. L name. Okay. Last name and type equals to text and id equals to L name for that. Okay. First name, then last name. See, it is coming one after another. But I need a form that will come uh, first in one line. It will come the first name. Then after one line, it will come the last name. So I need a new line character here. So to give a new line character, we usually use the BR tag, break tag. Okay. So this will create a new line. Okay, break tag will create a new line when using. See, it is providing a new line here. Okay, and first name, last name, then the roll number it will ask for. For the roll number, I need label. It will ask for the roll number. Roll number. Okay, roll number, and it is writing roll number, and the type will be number here. Okay, type is number, and id goes to roll, label for roll. Okay, so this label, when I'm writing label for equals to roll and id equals to this, these two things will be binded together. Okay, see, roll number is coming, and see here it is only take it has on counter also, you can increment, but these things are not counter because it is a text. This is a number, that's why it have a counter. Okay, I need a break here also. I have not saved this. Okay. Yeah, roll number is after roll number. It will ask for my age. Okay. So simply, what will write? First the label. Okay. Label for age. Okay. Label for age. Then after the input tag is there. Input. What is the type? It is the number. Okay. So type equals to number, and ID equals to age. Okay. So what will it label name is age. Okay. I need a break here. Yeah. Yes. Then after this, the age is there. First name, last name, roll number, age. Then after this, I will have my marks. And marks will also be a number. I can simply copy paste it. The mark, let it be mark. Type equals to number. It is okay. Then I will write here the mark. Okay, it is okay. And after this, I'll write a break. Sorry, I provide the break wrongly. Now it's okay. And after this, there will be simply submit button for submitting the form. So it is also an input button. Input type equals to submit. Okay. Input type equals to submit. And for the value attribute, we can give the thing I want to see inside the submit inside the submit button. If I need submit, if I need, for example, some in some places it is written the sign in, in some places it is written the submit. Okay, for example, I need to write submit here. So inside the value I will write submit. See, submit is written here. And if I need to write, no, I will write sign in here. So sign will be here. Okay, sign in. Fine. And I need a break tag here. Okay. Not looking too good, but we'll define. We'll be creating very good looking forms on the next day. The next day is dedicated to CSS part, and we'll create very good interfaces for these things. Okay. Uh, and see, writing for example, first name equals to test roll number 243, age equals to 34, marks equals to anything in between, for example 85. See, after signing I am writing the forms are submitted. See, the form will be submitted to where the form will be submitted. The form will be submitted to the uh, which part, any server. Form will be submitted to server. So I need to define the path where the form will be submitted. Okay, I need to define the path where the form will be submitted. So for that, what can I do? I can simply see inside the form tag there is a action tag, action attribute. Okay, it is one of the very important attribute. Action attribute tells us where the data will be go, where the data will go, and what will be the next location of after the submitting, to which page it will be redirected. For example, here I am writing another file, that is thank you dot html. I write a boilerplate template here, and I write h1 tag that will consist of thank you for submitting my submitting the form. Okay, thank you for submitting the form. So for I if I am submitting the form, I will simply redirect to the thank you.html page. Okay. See, here inside the action attribute I will write thank you.html. So the inputs along with the values will be forwarded to the thank you.html page, and inside the thank you.html page and the data will be forwarded, and the it will also the web browser will be web page will be redirected to that thank you.html page. See how it is working. First name goes to test number 3 is 30 marks 90. While I am signing, see what is writing. It is submitted to thank you.html page. Okay. Thank you for submitting the form. When I'm backing it, it is coming. While signing, it is coming to that thank you.html page. So can you think of the solution? How the solution sign in page is made when there is a username and password, and the user provides the username and password when you are submitting it. Obviously the backend part will come because we need to check these things, um, the data and the username along with the password. We need to check it is a valid user or not. Then if it is a valid user, then inside the action attribute, forwarding the data or redirecting to the page. For example, in Facebook or Instagram, when you are logging in, you are providing the username and password. When you are submitting, the data will be checked, and inside the action attribute it will be uh, any, for example, your feed page, your home page will come. So home page will written inside the action attribute. Then while signing in, it will be redirected to the home page. Okay. uh, Thank you.html. Yes. So after that, yes. So to submitting the form, it's two, and there are two methods of submitting the form. One is the get method, and one is for post method. It is also one of the most asked interview question. Listen carefully. The get method and post method are two methods for submitting the form to the server. It defines how the form will be submitted. Actually, in while one student answered that the post method is uh, used for posting the data, sending the data, and get method is used for getting the data. No, in form you are only submitting the data. There is no retrieval of data. Okay, in forms. Okay, so the both the things are used for, both the method are used for submitting the data, but the difference is how the data is getting submitted. If you are using any attribute or method, okay, you are writing get. Okay. If you are writing get, uh, see, if you are writing get, the data will be submitted through the URL. Through the URL, the data will be submitted. But when you are using the post method, okay, the data will be shared through the which one? Through a object. Okay, through a object, the data will be sent to the server. So this is the main difference between the mm, post method and get method. Get it? So which one will be better? If the data is to sent through the URL, or if the data is sent through the which one? The object. Because if it is containing any password, okay, it will be stored in the URL. So it is harmful. It is very harmful situation, because user will see providing the user password, and it will be shown inside the URL. That is not fine. So for that sensitive information, we usually use the post method. And for the get method, for example, I need to get the first, I need to search for any element. Okay, for that, inside the search bar you are giving any uh, which one? Just your query. For example, you want to search for an iPhone, So inside the search bar, you will write any icon, then search. Then you will see that inside the URL, for example, Flipkart, you are searching flipkart.com/search slash the query you provided. Okay, query you provided. That thing will be done. It will be shown in the URL. Okay, these are not sensitive information because you are searching it. It will be so these are send in get method, and the sensitive information are send in post method. Okay, any doubts? So this is the difference between get and post method, and this is how we create forms, tables, etc. in HTML. So as time is there, let's create a landing page that will only have the using only HTML. Let's create any web page. For example, we will design a page like, for example, Wikipedia. Okay. For example, Madam Curie. Okay. Wikipedia. We'll made a kind of Wikipedia site by using only the which one? It's HTML. Okay. So first, let's say the heading will be there. Okay. Heading will be there, and after the heading, first the navbar will be there, and for the navbar there is an image here. I don't. Okay, I forgot to tell you the image part. I'll discuss here inside this part. So inside the navbar there is an image here, and inside the image using this thing. Okay. Uh, on the left side, okay, there will be heading, and the photo will be on right side. On the next title, the photo will be on left side, and the heading will be, sorry, text will be on right side. Okay, so okay, so let's create. Okay, um, let's name this file as Madam Curie dot html. First we'll add a which one? Boilerplate template, and we'll provide a title, and title defines a name which is stored in the tab. For example, I am writing, by default it is what? Document. So when you are viewing it inside your web page, see here on the top it is document is written, but I need Madam Curie to show. So I write Madam Curie. Okay. See now the title changes to Madam Curie. So this is the work of the title tag. After that, the body tag comes. So we'll define the layout here. So first part we will design the navigation bar. Okay. So for the navigation bar, we'll provide the nav tag. Okay, nav tag navigation bar, and inside the navigation bar, first uh, let there be image of Wikipedia or Wikipedia logo. So to get the image, I write Wikipedia logo. Let's see which image it's better looking. Let's get this one. Okay, Wikipedia. Okay, so I will save this inside the day one. Here I am writing this as saving this as Wikipedia.png. Okay. Saving it, and after this, what I will write, what I will do after that. Let there be a search bar. Search bar will be there. Okay, and mm, after the search bar, the content will be there. Okay, only the let's create any other button. For example, home button. Okay, for example, here first I will define the take the image. For the image, I write image tag, and inside the image tag there is a src attribute. Src attribute defines the path to that image. For example, here the my image is on the same folder d1. Okay, so I write here simply wikipedia.png. So this is the src name of the image. Okay, so here it will get the image, and here is a alt attribute. Alt stands for alternative. Okay. When your image is not loaded in your page. Okay, when your image is not loaded in your page, what will you do? Will create a you will show any other alternatives to it. For example, you will show any text. Okay, so we'll write for any for example, the photo is not loaded. Loaded means if your internet is slow. So I'm writing Wikipedia. If the image is not loaded properly, then it will show Wikipedia logo. Simply. Okay. And then after the image tag, I need a span that will have home. Sorry, home, not home. It will have the introduction. Okay, introduction. Another span. Uh, for example, yeah, it will have the introduction. Then early years. Then life in Paris. Then, for example, we will go for Nobel Prizes. Okay, four topics we need to show here. So, what I write? Introduction, then early life, span, life in Paris. Okay, and uh, which one? The Nobel Prizes. Okay, Nobel Prizes. Okay, let's see how it is looking. Mm, okay, fine. Wikipedia logo is taking a lot of width. We need to decrease the width. So I need to provide a width attribute to the image tag, and here I will write 300. So it will take 300 pixels. Which also it is very large. So let's get it 100. Okay. Now it is little bit of fine. Okay. Here, Wikipedia is there. Then the introduction, early life, uh, and life in Paris, Nobel Prizes. So these things don't have space in between, so it is like looking clumsy. Let's provide some space in between. Okay, after that we will. Okay, these introduction, early life, life in Paris, and Nobel Prizes are what? These are the links to that particular content. For example, if I'm writing introduction, I will go to the introduction. If I'm writing clicking on early life, I'll go to early life. Likewise, life in Paris and Nobel Prizes. So these are the links, and links are written inside which tag? The anchor tag. So anchor tag is there, and inside that the span will be there. See, okay. While you are writing any anchor tag, it uh, creates an underline on it. So and inside the uh, for example, inside the anchor tag, if I write on click on introduction, for example of now only, if I am writing any introduction, I need to go to any for example google.com. I'll go to google.com. So google, okay, this site I want to go, so I'll simply copy the URL out of it. So copy it, and inside the href attribute I will click, I give the URL https www.google.com. So when I will click on introduction, okay, see, it is redirecting to google.com. When I'm clicking on introduction, it is redirecting to google.com. So for as our need, we can redirect the thing as our need. Okay. For example, if I am right, if I want to go to any other page when using the when clicking the introduction, then I can provide the link here. For now, I am deleting it. Okay. So I am creating 4 anchor tags for these things. Life in Paris and early life in Paris, then the Nobel Prizes. Okay, now it's fine. Yes, and it is not looking that well. I can hide a little bit of spacing here by this. Let's see. It is not working like that. Let's keep it like this. Okay. Then after this, if I'm writing introduction, I'll go to introduction part. Writing early life, clicking on early life, I'll go to early life. Then life in Paris, no place. Ah, yes, I forgot one thing. There is a search bar in between this. Na? After the image, there will be a search bar. So it is a input. Okay. Input type goes to, you can search. Okay. And that will have a placeholder. Okay, that placeholder is the attribute. It shows the thing inside that. So search anything. Okay. See, it is providing us a search bar. And after the search bar, there is submit button, which will have what value search. So input value, sorry, input submit. Okay, it will have search. See, it is search, and after that introduction, early life, life in Paris, and Nobel Prizes. Okay, it is there. Okay, and yes, it is fine. For now, it is fine. I'll change this when you will get to know about the CSS properties. Okay, and after that, we will have the which one? The images on the left. First, the image will be on left side, text on the right, then text on the left, image on the right. Okay. For that I need tables. Okay, I need tables. And so what will I do? I simply write table here. I create a table. Inside the table there will be one row only, and in that row two column will be there. First column will have the image, second column will have some random text. I will take it from the Wikipedia site. Introduction. So let's copy paste like this. Okay, copy pasted, and I need to get this image here. So what will I do? Save images, intro.jpg. It is the early life. Let, this is the image for the early life. Save images. Early life, and this will be the image for the life in Paris. So life Paris, and good image for the Nobel Prize part. Uh, Good images are there. Let's take this. So this is the Nobel Prize. So I have get all the three images. First, the image will be the intro image. So the intro.jpg. Okay, and this intro image will take where width up to which width equals to how many width it will take. For example, it will take up to 200. So let's define this. See, uh, I think looking good. Not looking that good, but by using only HTML, we are doing it. It's okay, fine. Okay, let's have a h1 tag here that will separate h1 tag. It will contain the introduction. Okay, and we will align it to center. So align center. Okay, introduction. Okay. First, the introduction is there. Then we will go for the early life. Then the early life is there. So for that early life, I will create another table. Okay, and inside that, I'll provide another row for that. The TD will be there. Here, the first thing will be data because I want to do it alternatively, so it will look good. So inside that there will be image. Sorry, there will be text. So let's copy some text related to early life. Okay, this is the thing. Yes, this is the. Okay, I think now it's fine. See, it's getting all the text whole because I have not given the images here. For the image, I'll write td, and that td, the image I'll provide. Image source will be the life, and inside that I will have one width attribute because I need to restrict the width. So width will be around 300 pixel. Let's say 300 only. Uh, okay, fine. 300 little bit clumsy it is looking. So let's give 200. Yes, 200, and we need a like this is an introduction here. So I need a early life also here. So for the early life, I'll give another h1 tag. So here h1 early life. Okay, early life h1. I need to center line this. So a line equals to center. Okay. So I am using HTML align equals to center because we have not get into the CSS part. But once we are getting into the CSS part, we will only use the CSS for this design purposes. Okay. See, early life it is now looking good because alternatively I have done. If I am giving the images on the left only and the text on right, it will not look that good. Okay. So, okay, early life is there. Then the two parts that will repeat only, and the h1 tag will be there. And inside the h1 tag, I will write life. After that, life in Paris. Okay, life in Paris. So here the table tag will be there. Inside the table tag, there will be a table row, and table data will be there. And what will be there inside the table data? It will be which one? Table data. We have the image. So I'll provide image tag. Inside the src tag, I will write life in Paris. Okay, and another TD, and inside that I'll simply copy paste some text and from Wikipedia. Yes, I have copied it. Yes, pasting it and center line this line center. See, life in Paris. Okay, early life in Paris. I have saved the same image. Let's check same why the same image is coming. Okay, I got the wrong name. This one is the intro. Early life it is not the. Okay, now it is fine. Early life in Paris. Okay, then the last one, the Nobel Prizes she won. For that also same thing we'll do H1 tag. Inside that we'll write the Nobel Prizes. Align center. Okay. And use another table for that, and TD, and inside the TD some text will be there, and on the right TD there will be image that will have the Nobel Prize image, and the text will be will copy it from some Nobel Prizes. Yes, yeah, okay, yeah. Here we'll provide the text. See how it is looking now. Nobel Prizes. Yes. Now it is taking some good shape of a website, looking like a valid website. But the navigation bar is not that good. Okay. So for that, I need to do something. What can I do? I can take this as a whole row itself. Okay. So for that, what I can do, I will place the navigation bar inside the table. I'll create another table for the navigation bar. A single row will be there. Inside single row, there will be different table data. For example, first one will be containing the which one image. Okay. The second TD will have our submit searching button functionality. Okay. And in the third TD, we'll have the introduction part. OTD 5, 6. Yeah, simply pasting it so that I can easily check this. is looking same, but I can specify the width here. That is the specialty. That's why I got into table. See, if I need to define the width of this TD as 200 pixel, so it is getting 200. Okay, so side 200. The same thing I'll copy paste. Uh, alt, 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 200. Same. Okay. But if I'm writing 200, it is overflowing. So let's reduce it to some 150. I think that will be good. Yes, 150 is good, pretty good. And I need to center align this. So align center. I have center line all the things except the first one. The first one also I need to center this. I'll write here. Sorry, align equals to center. So where I have written align equals to center. Okay, sorry, inside the this one I need to write this. Align equals to center. Now the navigation bar is looking good. I'll remove the I'll comment out the nav part. Okay. Now it is showing looking good. And on the top part I can write a header. Header tag defines the header part. What the things I need to get in the head on the first of a website. For example, I need to have an image of Wikipedia like this. Wikipedia logo. For example, I need a globe like this. And I'll not say globe, say a round like structure. Yeah, save images. I need to is the header image. Okay. So it's the header. Define a div. Okay. Inside the div, not the div. I will define a table itself because centering is easy in table. So tr, and inside the tr, the td is there. Inside here, I write the image source equals to. I have downloaded the image header image, and I will simply align center it. But it is not centering. Uh, I think what is the error? Let's get the line equals to center. You know why HTML is one of the hard language in the whole world? Anyone can say why HTML is one of the hard language in the world? Now it is coming. Any because HTML doesn't give you any error. Okay, HTML doesn't give you any error when writing any code in C, C++, Python. We'll get to know about the error, where the error is coming. But whenever I write an error, commit any error in HTML or CSS, you will not get that error because HTML doesn't give you any error. So you will never got to know where the particular error is uh, rooted. Okay, so that's why HTML is one of the hard language. It is I will not say hard it is, but it is very difficult to find the error. where the particular error is. Okay. So I need to define the width also. Width equals to 200 pixel, not 200 pixel, will it 100 pixel. Okay. Okay. Let's increase the size of Wikipedia logo to 100 to 150. Now it is kind of good, and we can provide, as we have provided a navigation bar also, we can provide a footer also. On the footer part, we can simply use the footer tag. On that last part, we can write a footer, and inside the footer, we can simply write copyright. And for the copyright symbol, that C symbol, we need to write a code that is ampersand copy then com. Okay. So this will create a copyright image. This I will not say copyright font, and copyright usually written in footer. These things are 2024. All rights are reserved. See, it is coming on the bottom part. Okay. You can see it is working or not. No, it is not working on footer. I have to create an table for that. Inside table tr. Okay. Inside the tr, I can write this thing, and here the align center will work. Okay, I need to. Okay, sorry. TD. Inside that, I will write TD. See, now it is coming on the center. Operates all rights are reserved. Okay, and one thing is left. While clicking on introduction, it should go to introduction. On clicking on early life, it should go to early life. Clicking on life in Paris or Nobel Prize, it will go to that part. So for this, I can use the anchor tag. I have provided the anchor tag there. Uh, Only I need to provide the links to that thing. For the introduction, I need to go to this part. So I can give a particular ID to this H1 tag. So let's give a intro. Okay, ID equals to intro. Then we can provide a ID equals to early, and ID equals to Paris. Okay, then ID equals to Nobel. Sorry, Nobel Prize. And inside the href attribute, I can give the link. So as it is an ID, so to targeting that, I can give the hats. I think hats is given as then the ID name. What is the ID name? Intro. Okay. So while clicking on intro, see, while clicking on introduction, I'm navigating to the introduction part. Okay. So I need to provide all the href here. So for the early life, I can give hashtag early. Okay. Then here I can give the hashtag Paris. Here hashtag Novel. Okay. I think Yes, it is working. And when it clicking on early life, it is going to early life. Going to life in Paris, it is going to life in Paris. And going to novel price, it is going to novel price. Yes. Our site is ready to work, looking good. Okay. Uh, and life in Paris and novel price. So coming to the hosting part, 10 minutes are there. Coming to the hosting part, you can host this particular website. It is only having the HTML part. Okay, only having the HTML part, but it is also looking not. I will not say looking bad. It is looking good. I can simply as it is only having the HTML, you can simply post it using the Netlify. Okay, so for Netlify, I need to go to Netlify and inside the Netlify, I need to log in to GitHub. Because 1 second. So the hosting part, how to host these things. Simply okay. We're done with the authorization. Then simply we go to the sites. Okay, site, add new site. Okay, deploy manually. Then we have to simply drag and drop here. Before drag and dropping, please ensure that the thing you want to show, you want to uh, is- um, you want to as your first page in your website, make it as name as index.html. We need to make this madam query.html as our front landing page, so we'll rename it to index.html, but here index.html is already there. We need to change the name, so index underscore uh, data nodes. Okay. Then here, change the name to index.html. Okay, so uh, so you can open it. You can drag and drop the things here. You can simply copy this. Okay, and drag and drop here. It is uploading, taking some time. No problem. Yes, uploaded. Okay, so it is uploaded. So first thing I will do, open products and deploy. See, this is our link. It is forwarded to me. On this link, you will be uh, get on this website. And for having any, for example, I need to go to site configuration. I need to change the site name because it is something tiny memo. This is not good, na. So I need to change the site. So change in site's name. So I will go for madam colon query. Okay. .netlify.app. Okay. Name is available. See, the name changed to Madam Curie .netlify.app. When you are writing Madam Curie .netlify.app, thing will be sold to you. Okay, I think it's crystal clear to all how to make HTML files and how to do all these things. Okay, any doubts? We're on the last stage of today's session. We have completed all the things that are required for the HTML part. We have created websites of I will say not. I will not say it is so good looking, but no one will say that this website is looking bad. Okay, because we are only use HTML here. So that's the thing. We create that. We've got through all the concepts of HTML, how this works, and how to define all the tags, how to create. Uh, First, we try go for the define different structures. How to it, sir? Align can be used in HTML also. Yes, align is a attribute. It is used for, but it is now depreciated. Mainly, the CSS thing is used nowadays. Okay. See, in CSS we align the things, but in HTML also we can do. So, in how many ways can CSS be used? Uh, it will be CSS can be integrated in three ways. We'll go to that thing in the next day. Huh? You, come tomorrow. We'll go through all the concept of CSS. We'll go through all the uh, we'll do the all the um, CSS part here. All the doubts you can ask how the CSS elements works. Also, when the code zip files slides will be there. Okay, let me make a GitHub repository. Inside that, uh, it will have. Sir, can you please provide this recorded session? Yes, this is YouTube Live. Now it will be on the Octanet Services Private Limited. Sir, where you upload the HTML file. Teach us React. Okay, React. If time permits, we'll go for the last part. We'll explain us media query. Media query is a CSS part. I will explain. Go it in the tomorrow session. That is the CSS session. Attend tomorrow session. So next class कब होगी? Please tell me. कल होगा next class. Same time 6:30. CSS can be used in three ways. Correct answer. Like P. Okay. I think you got to know all the things about this. I feel like a pro in HTML. You feel like a pro in web development. Okay. So, how to give attendance? I don't know about the attendance part. Is this class is going uploaded in YouTube? Yes, yes. This will be uploaded in YouTube. You can get the part where you have doubts. You can check that part. Okay. Sir, will we learn React? Yes, if time permits on the last day, we'll go for the React part. Okay. Please share slides. For the React part, you have to know the JavaScript very thoroughly. Okay. Because it is a JavaScript library, so you have to go through JavaScript. This is a 6 days doesn't contain React. Yes. You have to make sure you are very expert in JavaScript, then we'll move for React part because it is purely JavaScript, and JavaScript is a little bit confusing language because there are many syntax for it. Okay, is no basic JavaScript is not enough. We have to go to intermediate level. We'll try to cover GitHub repo upload please. Okay, I will give the repo link to them. You will go to get it. Okay. Where can we make the website visible online? I have told no. I have uploaded the site in Netlify how to deploy the sites in HTML. Media query is about responsiveness. Yes, we'll get to know about these things on tomorrow class. Okay, so try to join tomorrow's class. Tomorrow class will be very important for the CSS part, and CSS is very important for the user interface part. And by learning CSS, you can develop very good sites. That is having a very good UI and UX so that many person will I'm eager to learn React. Okay, okay. So how
Okay,
to
I
add
think.
element? Okay, I think yes, it's
Yeah, we need to. Uh, just a minute.
yes. Thank you
Okay, I
all.
think we need to wrap things up now. That was a very good session. Thank you so much, Subhranshu. and everybody who
Thank you.
joined. And you don't have to worry about your attendance, guys. It is being monitored here. All right. So let us meet again tomorrow at the same time.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, everyone.